gonna regret buying a freaking slower car. I betcha. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do the first ever episode of Get to Know on the Subaru Imprezza. Let's get into it. 1995. There was 4 initial engine choices from the 1.5 liter EJ up to the 2 liter EJ, all naturally aspirated for the Japanese market. American only got the the 1.6. I recall the 1.6 or 1.8. I don't know. So yeah, let's get into the models. So there were 3 trim levels in America. There was the LX, which is only 4-wheel drive only, and I think that only came with the 1.6. Then there was the GL. The GL came with optional all-wheel drive and a 1.8. And these 4 generations came with alloy wheels, I think. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna throw a photo of it if I can find it. I don't know. And probably a 1.8 too. 1986, the 1.8 liter engine was dropped and replaced by a 2 liter engine with more horsepower. No more buff horses here. Continue on. So during this generation, Subaru also made a sport wagon called the Casablanca. You may think like, oh, cool, that sounds cool, but you need to see it to believe me. It's a disgusting. Move on. North America initially offered a 1.8 liter engine only, either as a 4-wheel drive or a all-wheel drive model. But in 1996, they offered a 2.2 liter engine. But up to that point, only the 2 liter, the 2.2 liter was just an automatic, 4-speed automatic. Can't shift gears. But the 1.8 all had that 5-speed manual. In 1997, the Imprezza got a facelift, and followed by the next year, 1998, it had a interior redesign. Yay! It was using the new Forester at that time. The Forester's dashboard. Yeah, that's it. 1995. All Imprezza was updated to have a OBD port. That was standard at the time, I think. Then in 1996, something happened. You know what happened? They basically put a 5-speed into the 2.2 liter engine. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing in life. In 1998, Subaru introduced a super cool model called the 2.5 liter S. It featured cues from the rendered overseas in Japan because America didn't receive that much cool stuff. It had a hood scoop, a different front bumper and rear bumper, I think. I don't know if it had a different rear bumper and a route-inspired wings. It was a 2-door coupe only up into the 2000s, where there was like a 4-door version, which is more cool. It had 16-inch alloy wheels in chrome and bigger brakes. And yeah. In the 98 model year, it suffered from a lot of engine failures. Next year, they made a Phase 2 engine and fixed all those problems, and had a different front bumper. Yeah, different front bumper from the version 5 WRX overseas. It looked really awesome. Oh, also my friend Jose owns one too. Pretty cool. I like his car. His car's like crazy ass. Here's a clip of it sliding and stuff. In 1992, over in Japan, Subaru Japan already had the WRX. Really cool. The WRX came with rally-inspired technologies such as advanced all-wheel drive. It had a lot of stuff on the car. There was a sport wing, different front bumpers, a whole body kit and stuff, and a hood scoop because it had a 2-liter boxer engine and it's turbocharged. Also came in a manual too. That's pretty cool. It has stiffened suspension and a lot of cool stuff. I don't know. All WRX at that point were in the chassis code names. It was named the GC8 and the GF8. The coupe variant of the WRX and the sedan version of the WRX all shared the GC because there was no GM in Japan. Maybe it was to make it more, I don't know, simple. The wagon only used the name GF8, so don't get it confused. I am confused after speaking all this stuff, so I'm sorry. Let's move on to the STI version. Subaru introduced a model called the STI, the WRX STI. It was first known as the WRX STI version. There was 100 made per month starting up the production. It had 247 horsepower. A slight bump from the base model WRX, but hey, it's still cool. The first special edition was the 22B, which is the most legendary WRX ever. It had a EJ22G, which is basically a EJ20G, bored out to 2.2 liters. That's why they call it 2.2. And it produced, I think, 275 horsepower. That was pretty buff back then for a car. The 22B version was to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Subaru, I think. I'm not a Subaru guru, so I don't know. And what did it have? Oh yeah, it had a lot of crazy stuff, such as a super big hood scoop and a big ass rally wing in the back. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but let's try. I'll try. There was also thicker fenders from the front to the rear. It was based on a WRX Type R. WRX Type R. There was a Type R version. So the rears were like 55 millimeters wider, and the fronts too. It looked crazy for the wheels it had, which is like 17-inch or 16-inch. The first cool model was the S201. It looked crazy.
Wow! 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 Wow!
There was a Pro Drive version for the UK market. It had different suspension and all the cool stuff, including a body kit too. A body kit. After that, what did they have? There was a World Rally Sport package, and that's all I know for this generation. So we're gonna move on to the GG and GB platform. Moving on to the next generation of the WRXs, or the Imprezza is whatever you call it, the episode is. It had two variants. 4-door sedan, my bad. A 5-door, the GG was the 5-door wagon. It had three different specific model years. The first phase was the bug eye. The second phase was the blob eye, and the last year for the model, the last couple of years was the Hawkeye, my bad. During this generation, there was a lot of engines used, ranging from a 1.5 liter Boxer 4 up to a 2.5 liter turbocharged Flat 4 or Boxer 4. Now let's get into the North American market. So for this first year of the new platform, Subaru America finally got a cool version called the WRX. Finally, we finally have it. You guys, to the American viewers, finally had it. It came with a EJ20. EJ20, I don't know what's the remaining codes of the engine, but I just remember being a EJ20. It is a 2-liter flat 4 and turbocharged. It produced, I think, 240 something horsepower, which is pretty good. Moving on to the Blob Eye. The Blob Eye had a... Oh, the Blob Eye generation was the first generation to have the STI. It came with a EJ257 as a 2.5 liter turbocharged flat 4, producing nearly 300 horsepower. But the 5-speed manual that came in US cars have a tendency to blow up. Boom. And the Hawkeye variant, very pretty much stay the same. All those 3 generations had like different taillights and different headlights. Over the span of generation, they have the S203, S204. Moving on to the next generation, which is the GF, GA, GB, and G whatever. Let's move on. Whoop. For this generation, there was 4 chassis codes. Those were the GE, GH, which is the narrow body variants, such as the sedan and the wagon or hatchback. And there was the GV and GR. My friends have GRs and GVs. I'm gonna link their Instagram somewhere on the screen, maybe down here, or whatever. Go check them out. They're pretty cool people. From 2011, the Imprezza and the Imprezza WRX STIs, those are separate cars now, but the WRX versions just kept going with the regular names of the Imprezza. So yeah, it was basically 2 different cars now. And yeah, the power of the WRX came from a EJ20, same as the last model year, and Subaru just kept on going, chucking with the WRX STI, with the EJ257, producing 300 horsepower, and I think the WRX made like 250 something. I don't remember. This generation has a lot of special editions, so I'm just gonna go through it quick right now. All these special editions. There was a 20th anniversary edition, WRX STI, a Takumi edition. I don't know, it doesn't reference any of Initial D stuff here, so I'm not gonna mention anything. Spec C, A-Line. My friend Ian owns a A-Line WRX STI. I think it's a GR. Yeah, I think it's a GR. You guys can follow him on Instagram. He has a Instagram for him and the car too. And there was a 380S and a 330S for the UK market. Those were like the numbers showed it were meant to stand for the horsepower for the car. So yeah, 380 horsepower and 330 horsepower. There was also a R205. Then there was the TS lineup and the A-Line TS, which is automatic. I think A stands for automatic. Maybe. There was the CS400 tuned by Cosworth. Those things were crazy.
The car does feel quite heavy and works its tyres pretty hard. It also ran out of brakes.
400 horsepower from the EJ257. Yeesh. Crazy cars. I like them. There was the S206, which is also the Nürburgring. There was a S206 Nürburgring edition too, which is... You need to see it to believe it. Like, those things look awesome.
Ah!
Then, that's pretty much for this generation. So, for the next, from 2012 onwards, the WRX and the Imprezza was due to completely different lineups. The Imprezza stands alone as a G. It had 3 variants from 2012 onwards. It was the GJ, GP, and VA. and those things were boring. Next up is the next generation. I don't know what it is, the V8. Yeah, the V8. So, see you guys in a bit. So for the last generation, Subaru introduced the WRX and STI models as their own. Not like the Imprezza anymore. They aren't related anymore, kinda. And they dropped the hatchback model. So bye bye to hatchback thingies and blah blah. Over in Japan, although they made a wagon called the Lavorg. There was I think it is a Sport STI something model. It had the F820 from the WRX. Nowadays, oh, we're talking about the WRX engine. It deviated from the EJ lineup and used a F820F. It is a 2-liter boxer 4, newly developed by Subaru, and had a turbocharger, and it makes around 262 horsepower. Pretty good. And yeah. Oh, the WRX, my bad. Those things have a 6-speed or a 5-speed manual. If I don't remember that much. And they also have a CVT option. Don't get the CVT unless you like CVTs. Next up, the STI model. Those things have the regular treatment, such as a big wing, different bumpers. No, they didn't have. No, they only have the wing. That's different from the WRX. And I think they also had C headlights, so it looks like a C. Oh no. Most people retro swap it onto their WRXs, and it used the same Model 2 EJ257, making 310 horsepower. Then that's pretty much it for this generation. Oh, special edition time. It had a S209, excuse the noise outside, a Raku edition, which is a gray something direction. Rau, my bad. Not Raku, Rau. Then there was the Hyper Blue edition, came in a Hyper Blue color. I love that color from Subaru, like, geez. Then 2018 rolled in, and it had a facelift. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And the WRXs, I think they use the C lights as standard now. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Now to the end part. Thank you guys for watching this video. This is like extremely low quality. If you guys made it through all this, thank you for watching. Like, seriously, you guys are the best. Like, I started like a month ago, and I already had like 2 weeks ago, my bad. And right now I'm staying at 32 subscribers as of recording, and total views are like nearly 500, which is really fast. My aim goal is to get 1,000 subscribers and probably 1,000 minutes of viewing time by my birthday on September 9th. If you guys can, drop a sub and press the like button and watch all my videos, that will be greatly appreciated. And yeah, if you guys want to see more of these kind of videos, subscribe. And one thing, quality is gonna improve for the next episode. If I plan on to make on this another episode on another car, quality will greatly improve, I hope. So yeah, this is probably the last episode I'm ever gonna do this for a long time, until like September or something. So yeah, if this video gets 10 likes and what? How many views? 1,000 views, I'll make another on my birthday or after. So yeah, goodbye.